Hope y'all doing well. Good day, y'all. We are getting back at it. You already know. We ended last stream at the apartment. After talking to Takamura, we were able to go back to the apartment, dress up, use the metro for the first time, and leave Watson for the first time. The views on the metro were pretty good. Went to the Glen North, visited the Glen, and Mama Wells put it together. That was nice. And we got to say goodbye one last time. And then we explored a little bit, walked around Haywood, the Glen, City Center. Got a couple calls, texts. Gonna be busy for the next couple days and a couple hours. So yeah, there's no sign of slowing down from here on. It's currently 7:19 in the morning. A couple hours have passed since we were at the city center. I think I will get a nap now. I'm gonna use the washroom and then shower. Here we go. Burrito and my alcohol sensor and tequila, my favorite. Still waiting for that iguana egg too right there. Radio Pacific. To keep pushing forward even after all this shit has gone through our head.
This number is temporarily unavailable. Please leave a message.
So, went to your funeral. God, sounds weird to say, right? Mama Wells. Well, her heart's broken, but she's hanging in. She's tough. A lot of people showed, actually. Campo Orta sent someone too. Guy did read from a card. But, you know, there was a lot of respect. And warmth. Wish you could have seen it, Jack. Sure you would have liked it.
Hey, Charles. Glad you're still here. Hope you're doing well. Like, yeah, hope you're still gonna be doing well today. Hope Cyberpunk was fun. Glad you're chilling in the chat, you know. Gonna be busy this evening. Gotta keep my eye on the chat too. Yeah, Charles in the chat, for real. The real one. Sticking by. Let me see if she'll pick up this time. No, okay. Well, I'm gonna get some sleep now.
I think at 100 that's why I'm here rolling on the floor laughing.
Keep it 100. The relic, why all the fuss? How many shards do we have that are not red? 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. Not too many. I guess I could get started on a little bit of reading before I get busy for the evening, you know? The Undoing, Fall of the First Net. Chapter 1, The Apocalypse. His name was Raish Bartmoss. Everyone knows who destroyed the first net. The real question is why. Netwatch branded him a criminal and outlaw. The media called him a madman. Is either label correct? You be the judge. Below is previously unpublished letter which Bartmoss put out just before the release of Rabbids. Why has this document only now just emerged? Well, someone out there did not want you, my dear readers, to ever lay eyes on it. All the more reason to take a deep dive into the information available to us. Maria Jimenez. The first net was supposed to save us. It would serve as a platform for those without a voice. It would offer unlimited knowledge to those who hungered for it. It would bring a fractured humanity closer together than ever before in our history. But these hopes were hollow, false. The net spread its tendrils around the globe faster than anyone could have predicted. Before anyone could even consider the full range of consequences, this information superhighway turned out to be our path straight to hell. We were robbed of our privacy, deprived of our free will, stripped of our dignity. It was supposed to save us, but now even the net itself cannot be saved. It was molded by corpse, with sharp edges, spikes, and traps at every corner. Think of the net as a stream of water that flows gently into our minds before freezing, swelling, and destroying us from the inside out. But remember this about ice. As hard as it may be, it's surprisingly brittle. One well-placed strike and it shatters into a million pieces. Watch out today, you'll see just what I mean. Raish Bartmoss. For you, the relic, why all the fuss? For years, experts in the field of cybernetics, neurology, and psychology have been desperately trying to merge human consciousness with silicon. Until now, their efforts have been unsuccessful. Though scientists have managed to create artificial intelligences that can compare or indeed surpass human intellect, copying the human eye has remained beyond our capabilities. Attempts to do so have merely resulted in sophisticated chatbots, digital beings capable of mimicking human speech and mannerisms but devoid of self-awareness. Today, experts from Arasaka announced a breakthrough. Their newest project, dubbed The Relic, allows human minds to be copied onto shards no larger than a cred chip. What's more, the shard can be slotted into one's neural port, allowing its user to hear and see digitized personality constructs. Sadly, I haven't been able to personally examine the specifications of this remarkable piece of technology. Access to the relic is heavily restricted by Arasaka, and only a small select group of testers are allowed to participate in the program. Unsurprisingly, these testers are among the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Precisely the kinds of people Arasaka would like to have in its pocket. For the ordinary consumers reading this, don't expect the relic to hit mass markets anytime soon. Because it's in my fucking head. Big 5 employers in Night City 2077. Excuse me. It's that time of the year again. We present our list of our biggest and best corps to work for in Night City. Who offers paid vacation? Who pays for employees' trauma team insurance policies? Who provides discounts for daycare and child bodyguard services? Have a look at our rankings below. 1. Arasaka. Coming in again this year at our number 1 spot, the Japanese Zaibatsu juggernaut. Employees can expect to be fit with the latest cyberware technology with a loyalty obligation of only 20 years. 2. Militech. The American arms giant provides its employees with up to 50% discounts on all Militech weapons. With a deal that good, you'd be able to put a Mark 31 heavy machine gun under the Christmas tree for everyone in the family. 3. Biotechnica. Our 2077 bronze medal goes to Biotechnica, who offers up to 6 paid vacation days a year. 4. Kang Tao. China's largest tech and arms manufacturer treats its employees to a gold membership with Trauma Team. Never spend a single minute of your 50-year loyalty pledge worrying about paying for health coverage. 5. Night Corp. While this hometown product can't compete with the biggest international players in terms of budget or ambition, they certainly know how to spoil their staff. Night Corp snuck into our Big 5 after a recent announcement to reduce the mandatory worksheet just to 80 hours. They are a must-apply for all you family-focused folks out there. The Mox. It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Mox came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side, so we took matters into our own hands. The Mox is composed of the people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never even notice. Sex workers, any-less artists, aimless rebels, and restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand in life. Today the Mox are thriving, as demonstrated by the bootlazies to kick back, have a drink, and dip into the most beautifully scrolled and tuned BDs you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is gang-owned and operated, and the Mox are in charge, watching after their own, just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story. Lizzie used to work here back when it was just a typical dive with a stripper pole, Janice proudly explained. She took care of the girls, made sure eddies were falling into their pockets, and their teeth weren't falling into the curb, like this one time this fucker, editor's note, referring to a Tiger Claws gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls. Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. Story is she deprived the worm of his little tiger balls so quick and nasty it took them 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Of course, the tigers found out fast and they flatlined her in a flash, but everyone she had impacted in some way were still around. They came together, fought back, and, well, you already know the rest. That's a lot. Yeah, I give respect to this group a lot. They work hard. They're just people like me, you know? New release brain dances. What's up, BD maniacs? Hungry for a new emo rush? Then check out the latest word from the freshest BDs on the market. Foreign body. The body is everything. There is nothing else. It is you, but it is also just a tool for your mind to interact with the world. Excuse me. But what would happen if this tool tried to live its own life? What if it tried to kill you? Though not a particularly original addition to the thriller genre, This brain dance featuring Luke Pollard is still a solid experiential ride. The fear of disobedient implants has been around since pirates were walking around on peg legs. Well, maybe not that long. As a result, the trope has been pervasive in film, braindance, and urban legend alike. Still, Foreign Body borrows some of the genre's best elements while incorporating just enough new stuff to the mix to keep it interesting. After all, it's not every day you see the world from the perspective of a sentient arm. Maxwell's Rehab. This braindance season has been chock full of horror, but this one stands out from the rest. The always phenomenal Maxwell Ramirez is pushed to the brink of cyberpsychosis so he can relive his return to normalcy. The title offers a tone of optimism, but don't let that fool you. You will relive Maxwell's slip into psychosis, the heartbreak of his wife, and the gradual reintegration into a world that is now far different from how he left it. This BD is a must relive for the season, but it's not for the faint of heart. Badlands Raid. At last, a brain dance for those looking for something a little lighter. Been watching these, man, that'd be cool. I'll read these later because it's just single readings later. I read a bunch now. $111,000, 15 street cred, 15 levels, 18 street cred. Now we could get some sleep. I'll sleep until like, we'll see. Let's see. That was a good read though.
I'm doing good. I keep it 100, that's why I'm here rolling on the floor laughing.
Maybe let's get 3 hours of sleep. That sounds reasonable. Oh, hell no, wait. Oh, shit. There we go, 3 hours. 10:44 in the morning. be right back. I gotta go eat. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back.